Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. Who would have guessed? Anyway, wow. Huh. Normally when I launch this game, I haven't actually opened up this menu yet. Anyway, that kind of shows what we're doing. I think I'm going to try moon landing today on Chimps. This will be the first time we're doing an intermediate map, but I'll be honest, this map's pretty easy. I had a fun little idea for it though. I'm going to try to do, military monkey only, I think. And I think it should go pretty smoothly. If you didn't know, Mortar Tower is really good at the start of specifically this map. This map launched at the same time as the Mortar Tower did. That's probably why. We get a lot of time. The big thing about it that's difficult is line of sight. All of these craters block line of sight. I guess sniper's a better way to look at it, right? Pretty rough sometimes. But that's why we just won't use line of sight targeting. Like, we won't use line of sight towers much. This is my bad for why we have to... We'll just stick here, that's fine. We should be good here. There we go. Okay. Wave 10 is another free one. We will buy Striker Jones now. And we're gonna put him... We need the Mortar Tower within range. Because one of the abilities he has gives higher pierce, and we want higher pierce. And then, what else do we want to do? I've been kind of wanting to do a heli pilot, so maybe we'll do heli pilot with this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Typically I go bottom path. I might go middle path this time, because I never do middle path mortar, really. And it's a fun one. I don't know. We'll start with top path, because either way I'm going top path, I think. Alright, I did that. Now I'm just going to do top, bottom path. I know me. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's pretty good. We'll say for heli pilot now, well, we don't have camo detection. Did I mess up? So if we don't have camo detection, we can go bottom path, right? Because we can go signal flare. I think we get enough for signal flare by wave 24. Or we can go for IFR Comanche. But I don't know if we get enough for that, right? We need 900 more on top of... We'll see. When we hit wave 23, we'll see what we're at. How about that? We just won't spend anything else until then. Oh, right. And also this. He's actually not high enough level for it yet, is he? Yeah, black balloons are not resistant. Or they don't lose any resistance. Well, okay. Let's sure hope I didn't mess this up, huh? It looks like we should have enough, right? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, huge. Okay. Ta-da! That wasn't stressful at all. So we're not gonna have pursuit. Is the only thing with this setup right now. And we don't have super high camo damage. Like, for example, the Comanche Commander won't have super good DDT damage, I think. Which makes me think maybe we should just go signal flare anyway, honestly. Because Bloom Incineration handles DDTs, like, through and through. We should probably put him, like, back here. I guess we could put him here. Yeah, okay, this is going fine. We could actually be using Striker Jones' ability. I don't really care if we do or don't. It does feel a little weird using, this heli pilot, though. Like, not... I don't know. I typically always go pursuit heli pilot. Like, probably like 9 times out of... You know what? Probably like 10 times out of 10, honestly. Hmm. What else will we want for this? Maybe what we can do is Comanche defense. And then we'll have an ace, right? Hold on. We can move this just a little bit while we place down the heli, or not the heli. There we go, monkey ace. And then we'll go top middle path on him. Yeah, this should be fine. We have a lot of anti-Moab power here, holy cow. Okay, now we should probably get this guy actually leveled up at some point. Yeah, okay, and Signal Flare will let Striker Jones do something, I guess. We do have, like, 3 micro towers, though. 2 of them that we can't micro both Helipilot and... Alright, hold on. We can just, like... They actually nerfed this thing in the sense of they made it harder to stall forever against Moabs with it. Because, the damage it does, yeah, is higher on the anti-Moab missiles. This is probably for the better, really. This is not the typical way that I level my towers. This feels a little off to me, I'll be honest. Ooh, look at that. They're breaking through a little. Okay. See, Blue Incineration, once I get him to Blue Incineration, he should be fine just sitting at the front portion of the map, honestly. I think wave 49 is going to be a little overwhelming. Well, you see, with Comanche defense, he's really good to micro. He's really strong. And then once they get far enough... If they get far... Wow, holy cow. There you go. See, like, we can get... He flies a lot faster. Jeez, okay. But, yeah. It's pretty good, the way it works. It just is how far along the track he gets. And with Striker Jones here, we don't have to worry about our bombs not affecting DDTs. So, this should be pretty good. And I think these are all the towers we need. If we need anything else, I'd probably just go... I have no real reason to do a sniper, right? I don't know which one I'd do. I might do a middle path mortar if we need something else. Because top path mortar is all about stunning it. We already have Moab shoving. Yeah, like our Moab... We handle Moabs fine. Blimps fine, I guess. I wonder if we will get overrun. Because, like, our ace is probably not doing much, huh? He's got 3,000 pops. Yeah, I mean, he's doing okay. And then if we want, I guess we... Well, no. I'm doing military only. I was going to say we could outbuff Comanche. But probably shouldn't do that, huh? I will say his weakness of DDTs doesn't matter nearly as much, just due to the fact that we have Striker Jones, right? Because I always think of Striker Jones as only affecting mortars and bomb towers. Because that is the majority of what he affects, right? But he does have a pretty big impact on just any explosive damage, so... Do we hit 37,000 by wave 63? We might. Could be pretty handy if we did. I'll say that much. Yeah, I'm not feeling too hopeful about it, though, I'll tell you that now, after seeing these waves. Man, he can actually stall more than one Moab. Pursuit makes it so confusing, because if you have him with Pursuit, you don't see him stall like this. You know that? Okay, okay. 7,000 in 3 waves. We can let him come forward if we want. Wow. That Moab shove affects him really far away, jeez. You think we get 3,000 from each of these 2 waves? I'm kind of betting no at this rate. Yeah, hold on. Let's turn off auto start real quick. Because I'm pretty sure we cleared this wave pretty handily. But how do we want to handle the next wave, right? So let's think about our resources. We can upgrade these 2 guys up 1 tier. So we also have Striker Jones level 7 ability. For 15 seconds, border monkeys follow. Targeting. Mouse targeting, right? So we can double micro if we need to for one of the waves. Then hopefully the stun will work for another. The way that I kind of like playing Chimps, when at least I'm not going for black border, which I'm not, we can just try it, and if it doesn't work, we know we're overwhelmed, right? Like, okay, that was fine. Wave 2, we have another stun for it. Okay, that's not good. We need these guys active for wave 3 at least. And we had them active. Okay, never mind. Okay. As soon as we have enough for the Comanche upgrade, we go for it, right? And then he'll carry us for a good long while. I don't know how much exactly it cost. 37.8? Okay. Ta-da! Okay. And with that, we should be pretty set for a good bit. Yeah, okay, we're far stronger. We can turn auto start back on. And now we go ahead and get tier 4 for this guy. We don't really need the fortification stripping yet. So we've spent what, like, we can check out our numbers, you know? We're fine. So 50k, 53 plus 7. So that'd be another 50k. So we won't afford both of these guys tier 5s by wave 90, which is important to note, right? So who do we want more, right? If we're worried about DDTs, we probably want Blue Incineration. Am I worried about DDTs? Not particularly, because I have Comanche Commander. And the overall popping power of this guy is pretty impressive. I guess I could do this. It's kind of neat. And if we really need, I don't know, we've got like Striker Jones as well. We should set him on strong, by the way, because his missile now follows targeting. What level is he? 14. I think 18 is when DDTs become completely vulnerable, right? Hey, I'll tell you guys, if you haven't played this game with controller, if you've only played on mobile, it's a completely different experience. I gotta say, like, the amount of micro I can do when not on controller, or when not on mobile, is, like, game-changing. I can actually, like, micro, and it feels good. So, it's something to consider, if you ever have the option to not try mobile. I didn't think it mattered much until I tried it, and wow. It's crazy how much better it is. Yeah, I should know. You should probably, once you get a tier 5, getting up through wave 80 should be, like, trivial, right? And as you can see here, it feels pretty trivial. But it's like, once you hit free play scaling, it becomes questionable again. But I think we'll be fine. Had I thought about it, we probably could have gone bottom path on the, I keep saying helipilot. We could have gone bottom path on helipilot as well, probably. We have stripping of camo, and that applies to DDTs as well, I think, for blue incineration. And that could have given us quite a bit more damage. Popping potential, you know. I think the Oh My Gods you don't actually stun, by the way, completely. Let's find out. I think they, yeah, they just get really slowed. I mean, to the point they may as well be stunned, I guess, but still. I do think we get tier 4 on one and tier 5 on the other by wave 90. Yeah, we're doing okay. We could be using Striker Jones as well. His ability cooldown is actually really high. If we're worried about being overwhelmed, we could be like spamming it. And we'd notice a lot less movement. Yeah. Okay, okay. Almost have enough for Sky Shredder. It's crazy. Once we get past this middle part of... Hold on, let me double check. What is the price difference? So we need 53 or... We have enough for Sky Shredder. I'm really tempted. I'm just gonna do Sky Shredder. I can't imagine it's the wrong answer, right? Striker Jones pops 8 layers per shot at some point? Wow. That kind of surprises me. That sounds like a lot, but maybe it's not as much as it sounds. Okay, we can go ahead and get this now. We can move him down here. Stripping fortification early is it's a pretty big deal. I'm surprised they get that far, honestly. Maybe we should put him here, because he still hits things in the ring then. I'll be curious to see how DDTs handle. He's about to level up. We're almost on wave 90. Yeah, we are one level away from complete explosion. Okay, so that wave was fine. 95 is the one that worries me right now, because that one's pretty oppressive. But we do have Striker Jones, and yeah, there we go. Now we have... Okay, and then we can also use Artillery Command. Okay, I think we're fine. I think. Holy cow. Stun things, man. Stun! Yeah, 93 was okay. I wonder how long you could keep things stunned with Striker Jones. There we go. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. This is the wave that has me worried. What's going on with my Comanche, dude? Oh, look at that. We're like fine. Oh, look at that. We were totally fine. We're gonna keep this open now for as soon as we can afford it. We need to buy it. Things have a lot of health right now. Sheesh. Actually, I think Striker Jones is like saving the day here big time. Actually, he definitely is due to the black bloom resistance. Down. That one definitely makes a difference. Does he strip? No. We don't strip fortified off of Oh My Gods. I didn't think we did. But yeah, we do immediately afterwards. Okay. And with that, I think we're fine. There we go. Look at that. Being able to control where he shoots as well, that makes that pretty good. Okay. Once we get this, and then we'll refresh. Oh, you can't even use that ability on the bad? I didn't know that. we go. Alright. That was Chimps on moon landing, right? That was pretty cool. Total cash spent 164,000. That is most of the cash that you get. Total damage is only 1.8. Oh, we stripped fortification. Okay. Blue Incineration did pretty good. Wow, actually, like... Striker Jones may have only had 18,000 pops, but he made a big difference. Maybe I should have gotten Sky Shredder first, because Sky Shredder was actively catching up with Magic Commander. But hey, guys, I finally did a helicopter build. And I didn't even use Pursuit. That's pretty cool. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and back out. Thank you very much for watching if you did. I really enjoy it. Really appreciate it. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help choose what I use next. Thank you very much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.